So we're off this morning on a big adventure. I'll show you later what Jeffy's up to.
It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind.
Okay, this is Shane Shrink out of Twin Falls, Idaho. He just pulled in. He bought the D6 that's sitting back there in the back, and he's going to take that home to his farm. Anyway, got to meet him, talked to him for a little bit. Thanks for coming over, Shane. Appreciated the visit. Frank, to make everything right, I told you I'd buy another D9, so I hope this makes everything okay now.
I pulled out of Chicago about an hour ago. I'm rolling down to Dixie, man, I'm flying low. Eating up the miles like a big dog gnawing up bone. I'm headed for some loving and a home-cooked meal, riding 400 horses and 18 wheels. I called up my baby down in Alabama. She said I'm in the kitchen baking country ham. I really love the mess and I ain't got a thing to wear. I said all you need's that apron and your red high heels. Come on, 400 horses and 18 wheels. 18 wheels. Man, you can't imagine how it makes me feel. Just a cloud of smoke and a flash of steel, riding 400 horses and 18 wheels. Trucking for a living's how I make my dough. I take it where you need it and I won't go slow. I haul anything from a bucket to the 4th of July. If you need it there tomorrow, I can do the deal of riding 400 horses and 18 wheels. Riding 400 horses and 18 wheels. Man, you can't imagine how it makes me feel. Just a cloud of smoke and a flash of steam, riding 400 horses and 18 wheels. 400 horses and 18 wheels. Man, you can't imagine how it makes me feel. Flying down the highway like the man of steel. My baby says it gives me lots of sex appeal. I keep on trucking and I keep it real, riding 400 horses and 18 wheels.
It's a lovely rainy Tuesday morning, so I got a bunch of stuff going out in the Jpaydirt box. A lot of calendars. If you want a calendar, you better get one before they're gone. Says, well, Jeff, I want to go in the truck, not in the house. He's gonna sit there. So anyway, since it's raining, stuff's gonna stay in the house, and then Mrs. Jpaydirt will set it out when it quits. So I have, Steve Gosney. A man should really know where he lives. Your hats came back, so I've relabeled it. They're going out today. Wow, okay, I got one for Tim Riley down there in Georgia. Justin Stapleton in Harrison, Arkansas. Dwayne Osborne, Burlington, Washington. Matthew Kesters, Maria Stein, Ohio. Roman Orcutt down there in Nixon, Texas. Hunter Shealy in Hillsboro, Ohio. Betsy Martin, Lexington, Kentucky. Benjamin Dunkman in Frankfort, Illinois. Patricia Collins in Isom, Kentucky. Linda Martin again in Burns, Wyoming. Benjamin Dunkman, Frankfort, Illinois. And one last one here. Hunter Seeley. So when you order a calendar and a hat, I have to send them out in 2 shipments. But I have ordered some boxes big enough to do the calendar and the hat. 11 by 9 by 6. Anyway, You'll get them in one package from now on. Okay, had to buy another D9 to keep Frank Cunningham from peeling that Jpaydirt sticker off his backhoe boom. It was totally worth it. On, you know, I can't tell you how many phone calls I get just from that sticker, people wanting me to come do work, and he's clearing Mulhall, Oklahoma. So here it is. This is a 90 Victor D9H. It's got a 66A 10,000 serial number engine in it, a G motor. That motor doesn't belong in there. It's not the original one, which sucks. It's a non-spacer plate. It's got the old T1810 turbo, piece of crap. And it originally had the lay-down muffler like my other one. You can see that's where the exhaust went out, and that's where the muffler bolted down in the front. They've cut it out. They've put a regular muffler on it. They didn't even get it on the turbo. There's no dust ejector. So anyway, that's crap on the windows you can't see anything out of. That is Jip mist. And it came, what they were doing with this is they had it down to Simplot, JR Simplot's phosphate plant. Well, it's not a phosphate, elemental fertilizer. They bring in phosphate, turn it into fertilizer. Anyway, byproduct is gypsum, and it goes out in a slurry. It's a gray colored material in a pond, and they were using this thing as an anchor. That's why it has the big cable on it. And apparently what they had rigged up was a 992 bucket, and they would use this as an anchor to hold whatever was winching that 992 bucket out through that soupy gypsum, bringing it up on the dike to raise the dike. Now where it came from before that, I haven't got a clue, but that's what these guys use it for. It's called the Wood Group. Anyway, so the links on the undercarriage are pretty good. It looks like it's been re-grousered. Pads are sort of getting wore down, and it's probably about to the point where it's due for a pin and bushing turn. These are cat sealed and lubricated tracks, so if you turn to pins and bushings and put grease in them, they would go a long time. So this has got a single shank ripper on it, and of course I always buy the machines with the Ruin chrome rods. Every cylinder on it leaks like a sieve, especially those two at the bottom, and it's probably damaged in the barrel. Something's wrong, because that ripper doesn't stay up very long. That thing comes down pretty quickly. When I went down to pick it, a guy came in a lowboy to get a D6 he'd bought that was sitting there, and it was Shane Shrink from Twin Falls. Anyway, I was sitting there BSing with him, and I turned around and noticed that ripper shank going down between the bolster on my trailer, so I had to hurry run over there and pick it back up before it hit the air lines or a brake can in there. So I can't find a serial number anywhere on the tractor. So it's a 90 Victor, but I ain't got a clue what serial number it is or how I'm going to figure out what it is. So anyway, she got track guards on her. There's a chunk on there, one inside's bent. She's dirty. The hydraulic lines don't look as bad as my other one. The inside looks like heck. The seat's garbage. It does not have AC. It has a small heater there by the door, left door. I don't know if it ever had AC or if they took it out. Up on top of the cab, there's no place for the condenser motor, fan motors, so I'm assuming it never had them. And then I guess I've never seen a one-piece grill on these like this before. Anyway, it's bent. And the radiator guard is completely gone and missing, and they've welded this square tube across there and then chained the cylinders to it. But it did come with a U-dozer, and I got that home the other day. Let's go look at that. So there's the dozer. I took Jake's 88 down to load it, and I came back to get it, and they'd locked the gate. So Jake's loader's stuck in their yard down there for the weekend. Anyway, it had some kind of crazy deal that bolted on here, and then they welded this plate over there, and I think it was for that cable. And that piece of tubing that bolted on there like had a truck rim at the top, like the cable went over that. And so I don't know how they had it rigged up, but this is all got to get cut off. So when I went to get it, there's no bolts, no pins, none of the retainer for the blade stuff. The guy didn't know where any of that was. I'm sure all these holes are wore out and need line board. Yep, that's pretty bad. But anyway, I got a U-dozer, that's what I wanted. I wanted a U-dozer. So this came up on a silent auction. When I was out at Pass Creek building the runway, it came up, and so I stopped work and I went up to the owner's cabin because he has Wi-Fi, satellite Wi-Fi. Anyway, I went to watch the silent auction and see where it was, and they had removed this from the sale because the bid was only $1,000. I knew where this machine was. Anyway, then I had several guys give me a heads up that it was on a live online auction. It was Jay Stout out of Oregon or Washington. Anyway, so I bid on it. I didn't pay much for that. So just in parts alone, it was well worth it. So what am I going to do with it? Well, you know me, I couldn't tear one of those apart and part it out. Hell no, I got to fix that. I don't know what I'd have to do to this one to put it together and run it. I really don't. Well, first thing we got to do is get that belly pan up there for the front and get that in place. You can't have your radiator tank exposed, but obviously every cylinder on it's leaking pretty bad. The guy told me you got to take like a citrus cleaner, a real acidy cleaner, to clean the windows off. I'd like to service it and check it out, see what I got to do to it besides reseal the cylinders. The other one over here, I just haven't had time to tilt the cab and fix those hoses. We're working every day, so I don't know. I'll let you know when we get tearing things apart. I just hope Frank don't threaten to take that sticker off again and I got to go buy another D9. So I got a cool gift from Carol Atkinson and Brett Atkinson. They wrote me a letter here. It says, here are a few fun items for you to share with it, Mrs. Paydirt 2. The decal is self-explanatory. Brett says he doesn't mind if you put it on your whiteboard in the shop. The sign we got for you while in Tombstone. I know exactly what this is. We know you can find a good place for it. It is too funny. The salt and pepper shakers. Let's open some of this up, I guess.
Lots of packaging.
Where's that? Is there a decal on that deal?
No, but there was one on the fireplace. I think you accidentally
okay.
took that out.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, you can unwrap that. I'll read. The salt and pepper shakers are also from Tombstone, Arizona. I bought Mrs. Paydirt, Tammy, a set like mine, painted by Mexican children. I thought they were so funny and adorable.
Cute.
I had to get her a set too. They went from Mexico to Arizona to our house in California, then off to Blackfoot, Idaho. Big travelers. The jerky is made by a friend of Brett's, Casey Stone, who is also a heavy equipment guru and works with Brett sometimes. Casey is also a rancher and a cowboy and a man of many trades.
Favorite, oh, we love jerky.
As he's is also a rancher and cowboy and a man of many trades, and has his own jerky company too. The jerky is delicious. Hope you enjoy.
Locally produced by real cowboys. Really? Real cowboys?
This is the sign, I bet. She got me. We'll keep that for last.
Okay.
It says, ooh. This is jelly beans.
Jelly
It says,
beans.
lastly, the jelly beans. We have a jelly bean factory in the town next to ours. When they produce the beans and the shapes don't come out as they should, they package them all up in bags and they sell in their store at the factory, and they're called belly flops. Ingenious, smart
There
marketing.
you can see
Wow.
the different shapes.
Yeah, I messed up.
Thanks for Halloween. It is Halloween today.
I hope you and Mrs. Paydirt enjoy, but we really enjoy your videos on YouTube and pics, etc. on Facebook. Jeff, we check every week for new ones. Brett talks to you while watching them when you're working on the machines. You just don't know how it cracks me up. I have an idea. You and Mrs. Paydirt should do a snowing to flip together this winter on one of your new videos, like the one you made. That would be a hoot. Thanks for entertaining the entertainment. Keep them coming. God bless you and your family for continued happiness. Brett and Carol Atkins.
You would have to forklift me up on top of the D9.
Oh, there's one more here.
I wouldn't be able to get up there. Oh, there's the little guy, and there's the lady. Aren't they cute? Awesome. I love salt and pepper shakers. I have quite a few different ones. I got some from Hawaii that was the
I remember.
kissing Navy guy kissing the nurse.
Oh.
Oh, that's cool too.
Okay, now I know what this sign is. I know what this is.
Soap dish. That's really pretty. What? Where are you gonna put that?
In the shop. I'll hang it on my yellow door. That'll be a good place for it.
Yeah.
Screw it to the door. That's cool. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you very much.
And Brett, thanks for that stuff. And the decal was on the fireplace?
Oh, let me find the decal. I just took it out and had it on the fireplace.
Atkinson Land Leveling. Okay, we'll find a spot for that too. Thanks, Brett.
Thank you very much. This is awesome.
Run around the house now? Oh boy. Nice and clean, huh? Let's go roll on the carpet. What's the matter, Mr. Griff? You hate that? You looking for some poop to roll in again? Ooh, are you clean, buddy? Huh? Are you clean? Oh, you gonna run? Run. Let's go. Run. Oh, you're a fast dog. You hate bath. You hate bath time, huh? Don't you? Huh? Come here. It's all right.